Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, February 12th. I have your 4 best bets. That's 3 player prop plays and 1 same game parlay that I absolutely love here in the NBA. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. Please leave a like and subscribe down below. It makes me know you like the content. 15-game NBA slate ahead of us. We got some games that have some pretty big spreads, but then we get some great matchups here. Boston, San Antonio, no, it's a big spread, but it's a primetime game. Wemby on primetime, always a fun time to watch those matchups. Sacramento, New Orleans, Pelicans, weird to say that's going to be a fun over-under matchup. Chicago, Detroit, running it back. We all know how great yesterday's Bulls game was overall. Milwaukee, Minnesota, that's a real exciting one. Phoenix, Houston, LA Lakers, Luka Doncic, Jazz running it back. Golden State Warriors, Dallas to end the night. Got some beautiful basketball ahead of us. Let me know down below what's your favorite play in this 15-game action-packed slate. Going a little lighter than the last few days. I know yesterday was horrible, but today with the 15 games before the All-Star break, don't really know with a lot of these matchups here if teams are going to be pulling teams, with some of them bigger spreads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games have huge spreads on the slate. So like half the games have huge spreads overall. Some of them are lower. Philly, Brooklyn, 2-point spread, but the over-under is like 211. So interesting slate to say the least. Before we jump into today's 4 plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. Yesterday in the NBA was horrible for me. Absolutely horrible. Clap it up. Just like my shirt, if you can't tell in the video, it's a bunch of fishes. I was swimming with the fishes last night. Joel Embiid, 4.5 assists. Yeah, I'm going to do this live on the video. I have it saved. I'm just going to re-pull it up. I didn't have it saved. I have the potential assists from last night. And Joel Embiid had potential of 6 assists last night. So, hey, right on the money for the 6+ assists. He fell short. He had 2 in the first quarter. I think he ended up, I was playing pickleball, guys. I'm sorry. Tuesdays I play pickleball, so I wasn't watching this game. But he had 2 in the first quarter. Ended the game at 4. It was brutal to watch that. And Jalen Brunson, I saw he was in foul trouble, but I'm not even going to blame the foul trouble. He was horrible shooting early on. It was all Karl Anthony Towns once Miles Turner got announced out. Sir Thompson might be running it back today, but he dominated the Bulls yesterday. And then Devin Booker over points. I wish I knew it was Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was so close to the 30K milestone. I wish I knew that. But I didn't. I went Devin Booker because he was the hot hand, had a great matchup. But he fell short overall. He had a horrible game. Watch him have an incredible game here against Houston today, but I'm not going to touch it. But 1-4 day yesterday after a 4-2 start of the week, so pretty much horribleness, pretty much even Steven on the week overall. But I got 4 plays here. If you saw my Twitter yesterday during my fall and collapse, got my first play here, and let's just jump into it. If you saw me tweet it out, we got an early number here. I couldn't believe what we got, and it was Klay Thompson, 3+3s at -135. Tweeted it out yesterday. There was a nice 10 to 15 minute window yesterday. I saw the line opened at like 10:05. It opened at like -140 and it went down as like I was looking at it, and I had to pounce on it. So that's Klay Thompson for my first play at 3+3s at -135 odds on FanDuel. Why? Golden State Warriors allow the 5th most threes to the small forward position on the season. Last 2 games, we all know Klay Thompson dominated. He had 6 and 7 threes in his last 2 games against this Golden State Warriors team overall. He goes over 3 for his last 5, averaging 2.4 threes per game overall. Yesterday, like I said, 15-minute window when I tweeted it out, and then it closed at 150. So if you couldn't get it yesterday, I understand that. But hey, it's a play for me today. I'm going to take a brag about it when I didn't have much to brag about yesterday overall. Projected 3 threes in this matchup overall. He's gone over 6 for his last 10 games. Has had almost 7 threes in every single game. On the season, he's averaging 7 3-point attempts, but versus the Warriors, he's averaging 11 3-point attempts. He just takes as many shots as he wants. He had 6 and 7 threes last 2 games he played the Warriors. I think today he'll easily splash 3 threes for us. But my first play of the day is Klay Thompson, 3+3s on FanDuel, which was yesterday. For my second play of the day, and now the official start of today's plays after researching, I'm going back to this Detroit Pistons Chicago's matchup. I'm running it back. I'm going to run it back here. They're giving us a better number than yesterday here. Yeah, it won't be a 50-point blowout, but Sir Thompson has been dominant. He was all over the court yesterday, and we get a better number than yesterday overall. Love it every time. So give me a Sir Thompson over 17.5 points, rebounds, assists, coming in at -120 on ESPN Bet. He plays the Bulls. Same thing. It's not yesterday's video. It's today's new video. Bulls allowing the 4th most points and the most assists to the small forward position. So Sir has a great matchup here where He's got this over 5 for his last 5 games, averaging 24.6 points, rebounds, assists per game. He's got this over 5 for his last 5 games against the Bulls, averaging 24.4 PRAs overall. The Chicago Bulls, these last 15 games, allowed the second most points and the 6th most assists to the small forward position. These last 7 games, they give up the 2nd most points, 2nd most rebounds, and the 2nd most assists to the small forward position. So Thompson has a great matchup here overall. When he's starting and playing 20 minutes per game with no Jaden Ivey, he's gone over 71% of the time. Love that overall. Has scored 14 plus points in 5 of his last 10 games. He scored 3 plus assists in all 5 of his last games, and he's gotten 3 plus rebounds in 5 for his last 5 games. Add all those together, he's getting 20 PRAs here, so I love that overall. Chicago's trying to tank here. They're the 30th most points allowed inside the paint, whereas Sir Thompson gets 60% of his points on the season inside of the paint overall. The Pistons are trying to develop him, even with the blowout yesterday. They threw him out there and let him take reign. He dominated yesterday. I expect him to dominate here again today. Projected at 22 PRA, so I love this spot here. I know DraftKings has this at 18.5 right now. FanDuel, weirdly enough, won't offer his lines, but DK has this line I see. Love this spot for us, Sir Thompson, over 17.5 points, rebounds, assists. For my third best bet and for my final player prop play of the day, going to be in this Lakers-Utah matchups, man. Utah Jazz Lakers matchup. I'm taking the Luka over. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going LeBron James rebounds, assists. I think it's a great number overall. He looked like he was more rebounded heavy and passing the ball last game. I know it was the Luka debut, but I think he's going to run it back here. They don't really have center depth here, so he's going to be grabbing boards. So I love this spot for LeBron James. Give me LeBron James over 14.5 rebounds, assists, coming in minus 125 on DraftKings. The Jazz allow the 7th most assists to this power forward position. So LeBron has a great matchup here where he's gotten this over 3 for his last 4 against this Jazz team, averaging 16 rebounds, assists per game. He's got this over 4 for his last 5 games overall, averaging 18.8 rebounds, assists per game. He's gone over 9 for his last 10 overall as well. Beautiful. He only played 29 minutes yesterday, and he got the over. He had 15 rebounds, assists. He played a whole 6 minutes less than he normally does, so even if today's game isn't a blowout, I feel really good about this number overall. I have him projected at 17 rebounds, assists here. I know FanDuel has this number at 15.5 already. 60% hit rate on the road this season, 62% hit rate with 1 day of rest, averaging 17.6 rebounds, assists per game. With no Anthony Davis in the lineup, 63% hit rate on the season, averaging 16.6 rebounds, assists per game. He's been dominant. He's going to get the rebounds. He has a great assist matchup here overall. This team's going to be running now up and down the court, so way more LeBron James opportunities for assists and to push the pace. So I love the spot for LBJ over 14.5 rebounds, assists. For my fourth and final play of the day for my same game parlay, had to do one for this Golden State Dallas Mavericks matchup. I don't know why I butchered on it, but I'm going with the Splash Bros plus the newest Splash Bro on this Golden State Warriors team. So it's 3+ legs here on FanDuel, 3+ plays for plus 220 odds on FanDuel. Let's just show it. Steph Curry, 4+ threes. He's got this over 4 for his last 5 games, averaging 5.6 threes made per game, 66% hit rate on the season. 2 for his last 2 against his Dallas Mavericks, averaging 6 threes made. He has been a man on fire shooting the ball. Dallas allows the 8th most threes to the point guard position, so great opportunity for Stephen Curry, who's been hot. He's been on fire. I think he's gone 4 straight games of 6 made threes. I'm going with 4 in this one right here. Going a little lower. Jump into the next leg here. Klay Thompson, 3+ threes. Hey, I love him to get 3+ threes at minus 135. Taking it here on FanDuel as well. I think it's like minus 152 now. He's got this over 3 for his last 3. You heard me yap about this. 52% hit rate on the season. Golden State allows the 5th most threes to the small forward position overall. 2 for his last 2 against this Warriors team, averaging 7 made threes. 6.5 threes made against the Golden State Warriors. And then Buddy Hield, 2+ threes. 4 for his last 5, averaging. He's got this over 4 for his last 5 games overall, which I love. 2 for his last 2 against Dallas, having a game of 2 made threes and 4 made threes in those 2 games. 68% hit rate on the season. And Dallas allows the 9th most threes to the shooting guard position in the last 15 games. These 3+ plays here, so 4, 3, 2. I wanted to do a 1, but there was not really a good 1 on the board at this time. So 4, 3, 2 for plus 220 odds, 1 unit on this play for the Splash Bros to splash it on prime time. Those are my 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. It would be beautiful to cap off almost this NBA All-Star week with a nice sweep after yesterday's horrible day here. But today, new day ahead of us. I'm feeling good and feeling great. Let me know down below what's your favorite play in this 15-game NBA slate ahead of us. Beautiful NBA action ahead of us one day before the All-Star break. So tomorrow, last day of All-Star break. I know the Warriors are on a back-to-back, so maybe no Stephen Curry. So we definitely got to watch out with lineups as the day goes on, because a lot of these teams, like the Bulls last night, are on 1-2-3 Cancun mood. But hopefully not us here today. Hopefully having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.